Welcome to another edition of Where Does the Time Go? Today we're going to create a cute little gift box with an open top using the Big Shot scallop envelope. So for today what you're going to need is a Big Shot. You're going to need the scallop envelope die cut. You're going to need your stamp set, and today I am using Flight of the Butterfly. I'm using pink Pirouette paper. It's retired, but I had a lot of it and it's for a gift. And I'm using Regal Rose ink pad, a bone folder, and double-sided tape. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cut out 4 of these envelopes. And then we're going to fold it down along the score lines. So first we're going to fold the top away from us, and then the other 3 pieces inside, so that when it's done you've got the envelope that you're supposed to make with this die, but instead the top goes away instead of towards you. Alright, now we're just going to ink up the edges of this because I like to add some definition, and it's a very fast way to do that, just by brushing the edge of your ink pad against whatever it is that you'd like to darken up, and then it will just add a little bit of a pretty decoration there. So I'm just going to do this very, very quickly, just so that you have an idea of what it should look like. Alright, you don't want to worry about being too exact on that. It's not a big deal. Now what we're going to do is double-sided tape this down. Now you don't want to use snail because snail will not hold up against carrying anything. It'll fall apart. Now I apologize. I'm using cheap dollar store double-sided tape. I ran out of my good stuff, but this will also work. Alright, if you're having a hard time pulling up double-sided tape, press down on it again. You can't see that. There we go. Press down on it again and then try pulling up and it will come off much easier. Alright, so now we're going to press hard to make sure that sticks. Now I'm going to take the image that I want to stamp on here, which is the butterfly, and ink it up really well. It's a solid image, so it's lots of tap, tap, smush, tap, tap, smush, tap, and with a couple taps to get rid of the smushes. And then we're just going to carefully press and let go. And then I have a cute little butterfly at the top. And the other thing I want to do is a little bit of a saying at the bottom. This will be my front panel very carefully. There we go. So now it says, "Thank you so very much," with a cute little butterfly on the top. Alright, now I've got all my other pieces ready. All I have to do for this one now is to put, always do it on the same side. So I did all my right sides. 1 piece of double-sided tape on the outside edge here. And then on that same edge, but on the inside, I need another piece of double-sided tape. This one is on the inside, so I'm going to take that off and then stick it on there. Alright, now what I want to do, I've got my other 3 pieces all ready to go, is take off the outside pieces here that I've got left. If it will come off, there we go. And this is going to stick to the piece that I've got left on this flap here, if this will go the right way. Alright, so you can see this is my left side that's open, and I'm just going to very carefully line this up like so. Let's try to make sure it's in the viewfinder. There we go. Okay, so I very carefully stuck those together, and I'm just going to repeat that for all the pieces that I have left. So now I have a long box. Looks kind of like a paper doll chain. So the last thing I need to do is undo that last piece that I've got here and stick it to the very front piece, which is over here. There we go. So now my box is almost ready. All I have to do now is pop my 2 pieces inside, and I want to put more double-sided tape on here. But I'll just look at how it closes up first. I'm going to pop them in like it would a box, and then they're just going to go across like that. Now you'll notice that there's a tiny little piece where it doesn't match up. So you'll probably want to make sure that your pieces don't cross that, otherwise you'll end up with a little bit of sticky tape that you don't want sticking through. Okay? Alright, and if you ever get a piece that comes a little too far, it's better to go to the side that doesn't matter and then just flip it in like that. Okay, I wouldn't have wanted that extra piece to be on the inside. So I've got that side, and now I'm going to repeat the same for the other side. There's a piece there, and one more piece. And if you want to make sure that this is really sturdy, you could add another piece here as well. Okay, we'll just peel that off. So now I've got all sides peeled off, or I will in a second. Now I'm just going to flip it over, carefully place it on a firm surface, and I'm just going to use my fingers to push it down. And now I have a really cute little box that I can give away. Now if you wanted to, you could have cut a spot in here and a spot in here to feed some ribbon through, and then have the ribbon come up underneath, or you could punch some eyelets in there and feed the ribbon through that way, and then you have a cute little handle as well. So that's another way that you can use your envelope die, your little one, in order to create a cute little box. And after you've made a few of these, then you'll know where the time has gone. See you next time.